You are sitting at your kitchen table on a Sunday night. You open your banking app. Your paycheck hit 4 days ago. You have $340 left until next Friday. You scroll through your transactions. Nothing big, no emergency, no huge purchase, just normal stuff. Have you ever felt like your money just disappears and you have no idea where it went? Have you ever wondered if you will ever actually get ahead, or if this is just how life is now? Here is what nobody in finance wants to admit. You did not lose your savings in one big mistake. You lost it in 10 small habits you repeat every day without ever noticing. These habits are invisible. They feel normal, and they are costing you more than you have ever calculated. You will know exactly which habits are draining you, and more importantly, how to fix every single one of them this week. Let me show you the real math. The average American loses $847 every single month to these 10 habits. That is $10,164 per year for habits you think are harmless. Over 20 years, that is $203,280 gone. Not because you are irresponsible, because you are running on autopilot. 3 years ago, I made $42,000 a year. By the 20th of every month, I had less than $200 left in my account. I kept telling myself I needed to make more money. That was the problem. More income would fix everything. Then I got a raise, $6,000 more per year. And 6 months later, I was in the exact same position, broke by the 20th. That is when I realized the problem was not my income. It was something I had never even noticed. I call it the autopilot drain. And once I saw it, I could not unsee it. Here is the part that almost made me quit. When I tracked my spending for 30 days, I found 10 habits that repeated every single week. Small, invisible, automatic. Together, those 10 habits cost me $723 every month. I had no idea, because I never saw them as habits. I saw them as just life. You are not broke because you are bad with money. You are broke because nobody ever showed you what to look for. The system is designed to keep you spending without thinking. That is not an accident. That is the business model. Let me walk you through all 10 habits, one by one, with the exact fix for each. Starting with the one that hits hardest. Habit number 1, boredom shopping. You open Amazon when you are bored, not when you need something. You are not shopping because you have a problem to solve. You are shopping because you are killing time. Let me show you my numbers. When I tracked this habit for 1 month, I spent $127 on things I did not plan to buy. That is $1,524 per year for boredom. The fix is simple, but it works. Delete the app from your home screen. Not your phone, just your home screen. That is $1,524 saved with one 5-second decision. Habit number 2, card versus cash. Your brain feels no pain when swiping. That is not a theory. That is neuroscience. Studies show people spend 23% more when using cards instead of cash, because cards feel like fake money. Let's say my grocery budget is $400 per month. If I use my card, I actually spend $492 without thinking twice. The fix: use cash only for 1 week, just one category. Watch your decisions completely change. When you physically hand over cash, your brain registers loss. That moment of hesitation saves you hundreds every month. Habit number 3, just this once. You tell yourself those 4 words every time you break your budget. But here's the truth. There is no just this once. Every impulse buy is a habit you are starting. When I tracked my just this once purchases for 1 month, I found 14 of them, $340 total. That is $4,080 per year. On things I said I would only buy once. And here is something nobody warned me about. The more you say just this once, the easier it gets. That is how habits form. Habit number 4, comparison spending. Your neighbor's new car hides $40,000 in debt you never see. You see the car. You do not see the 7-year loan at 9% interest. You do not see the stress. Wealthy people drive old cars because they know the difference between assets and appearance. This is the difference that matters. Assets put money in your pocket. Appearance takes money out. That is the only rule that actually matters. Stop buying things to impress people who do not care. That sentence is worth more than any investment advice I could give you. Habit number 5. Spending your raise before it arrives. Every time income rises, lifestyle rises with it. You get a $4,000 raise. You upgrade your apartment. You lease a better car. You eat out more. 6 months later, you are in the same financial position you were before the raise. This is called lifestyle inflation. The fix: 50% of every raise goes to investment or savings before you see it, before you touch it. Let's say I get a $5,000 raise. That is $416 more per month. $208 goes straight to savings. I never see it. But here is what shocked me. In 3 years, that one decision becomes $7,488 saved, just from half of one raise. Habit number 6. Shopping tired or hungry. Studies show people spend 40% more when stressed or exhausted. Your brain is in survival mode. Everything looks necessary. Everything feels urgent. Never make financial decisions after a hard day. Not grocery shopping, not online browsing, not impulse purchases. Wait until morning. Wait until you have eaten. That one delay saves you an average of $180 per month. Habit number 7. The minimum payment trap. Minimum payment means you are only paying interest. You are not touching the debt. Let me show you the real numbers. A $3,000 balance at 22% interest with minimum payments takes 11 years to pay off. You will pay $2,000 in interest alone. You just spent $5,000 total on a $3,000 debt. Pay even $20 more than the minimum. That same debt is gone in 3 years instead of 11. That is 8 years of your life back for $20 more per month. This habit costs you $847 every single year in interest alone. Habit number 8. No specific number. You say, I will try to save more. That is not a plan. A plan is a specific number for every category. Groceries, $400. Gas, $120. Eating out, $80. When it runs out, you stop. Not you try, not you hope. You stop. That is the entire system. Without specific numbers, your spending expands to fill whatever money is available. That is called Parkinson's Law. Give every dollar a job before the month starts. Not during, before. That one shift changes everything. Habit number 9. Rewarding yourself with spending. You say, I deserve this. That makes spending emotional. That is the most dangerous kind. Because every hard day becomes a reason to spend. Let me show you my pattern. Every Friday after a tough week, I bought something, average $65. That is $3,380 per year. The fix: reward yourself with time, not money. Take a walk, sleep in, read, watch a movie you already own. Stop reading. Pull out your phone. Look at your last 5 feel-good purchases. Add them up. I will wait. Habit number 10. Ignoring the real cost. A car is not $400 per month. That is just the beginning. Add insurance, add maintenance, add gas, add depreciation. The real cost is $900 or more every month. Always calculate the full cost, not the price tag. That one rule saves you from the biggest financial mistakes. Let me bring this all together. You just saw 10 habits. These are not random mistakes. This is the autopilot drain. Boredom shopping. Card versus cash. Just this once. Comparison spending. Spending your raise early. Shopping tired. Minimum payments. No specific numbers. Emotional rewards. Ignoring real costs. Together, these 10 habits drain an average of $847 per month. That is $10,164 per year, all on autopilot. Remember when I asked you if your money just disappears? Now you know exactly why. You were running on the autopilot drain. Everything I showed you today is one system working against you, designed to keep you spending without thinking. But now you see it. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. That awareness is the first step. Here are your two paths. Fix one habit this week and save $847 per month starting now. Or do nothing and hand over $10,164 this year. Same habits, same drain, different awareness. You came here thinking you were bad with money. You leave knowing the system was designed to drain you on autopilot, and that is something nobody can take from you. You see it now. You control it now. Pick one habit from this list, just one. Fix it this week. That one decision is worth more than any investment tip I could give you. If you learned something today, hit subscribe and drop a comment below. See you in the next one.